Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another afternoon of volleyball. It's a little chilly outside here in Conneaut, Ohio. Junior varsity matchup here between the Slippery Rock Panthers on the left side in the blue and the Southridge Patriots on the right side in the red. Mr. Harmon, the one-line judge on the Southridge side, and Taylor Henricks elected to carry the mantle on the Panthers side. Here's number 24, Haley Harmon, to start us off with a service. A good one up and across. Morgan finds Gracie to throw it up and over right hand, coming across, down, and that's out of bounds off the near side, just shallow off that line. Haley Lyons there, the final point of contact on the Southridge side. And the Rocket, last time these two teams met up at Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Slippery Rock not too fortunate in the junior varsity matchup. Game one going 25-21 in favor of Southridge. Game two closed it out 25-12, the final score of that matchup. In the best of three, junior varsity's best of three, varsity's a best of five. If we go into game three here in this junior varsity matchup, we will be playing to 15. Otherwise, we're playing to 25. All three games win by 2 if you're not familiar with the rule set. Good right hand up and across. Nice control by Gracie Heitzer on the front side for Slippery Rock. Both sides feeling each other out, playing good defense, playing the patient game, playing the waiting game. Sophie Nave there, the final point of contact there. This bump comes backside. Right hand coming across there by Haley Harmon. That one goes off Sophie and out of bounds. 1-1 on the board. Southridge, Slippery Rock tied up here early on in game one. Number 14, Bella Warner there to serve. Gets that back to Gracie. Gracie top side. Evie not able to send that one up and across. Got her first varsity start on Saturday. Right now it's Tuesday. She got to play varsity on Saturday against the Portersville Warriors at their homecoming day. And out there on the court sporting the junior varsity blue here this afternoon. Good handle by Nora. Finds Gracie to throw it over off the knees, and that one lands in bounds. Moderate celebration, and we're tied back at 2s. Sophie Nave, here number 9. Good service up and across. Going to that front line, bounce back over to Haley Harmon there to hit it. Not able to get that one over the netting. As the net eats that one, chews it up, spits it back out. Panthers lead 3-2 here early on in game one. Sophie Nave there with that service, hits the antenna, lands out of bounds, and it will be tied back up at 3s. Here's number 21, Riley Ann Kaiser. Good service there, shallow diving for that one. Nora not able to get underneath that one. Southridge taking the lead 4-3 here in game one. Looking to do it again. Riley Ann here to serve us up. The 4-3 difference. Nora, Gracie, back set near side. Good right-hander up and across there by Evie. Down, out of bounds. The call on the court by Mr. Harmon, I guess it is technically the near side line judge. Southridge leads it 5-3. Riley Ann Kaiser with another service. Shallow, nice control by Evie. Hits the top of the netting. Gracie back into the fray. Right hand by Evie. Not able to get that gumption forward. And it's now a gap of 3. Southridge leads Slippery Rock 6-3. Good serve there by Kaiser, handled by Elizabeth Nave. Gracie there with a good dump off, and she finds herself a knuckle sandwich. Snacking on that one, 6-4. Panthers down by 2. They'll get the serve. Gracie Heitzerner here, number 30. One of the understudies for the varsity squad. Good service there. Going off that handle of Bella Warner. Secondary there by Harmon. Back over by Bella Warner. Diving play by Sophie. Looking for Elizabeth. Not able to find her. The ball kind of just slipped through her fingers like it was sand on the beach. And it's now 7-4 Southridge. Haley Lyons here, number 4, to serve it up for the Patriots. Good serve there. Handled by Sophie. Finds Elizabeth. Topside set. Right, left hand coming down. Eaten into the next county over. About as straight as you can shoot it. But just a little bit too much sauce on that one for anybody to handle. 8-4. Patriots lead. Good service there by Haley Lyons. Goes back into the netting. Sophie Nave not able to tame that beast. And Southridge in the lead by 5. 9-4. Good service there, handled up and across there by Evie. Right hand coming down, Harmon looking for some blood, goes off Elizabeth and over. Handled back into the fray. Warner finds the over the shoulder there by Haley Harmon. Sent back up to the front line. Gracie finds Evie with a real heavy shot over that shoulder. She finds a point. Panthers now at 5. Patriots at 9. Evie with a nice service up and across. Harmon finds a bump back front side by Micaiah Rosalski. Topside set. Elizabeth right hand coming across by Nora. Diving play by Warner on that back line. Finds its way off the hand of Naomi Callahan. Thrown up into the netting. Were completed off the block of Elizabeth Nave on the Panthers side. Morgan. Elizabeth near side to Morgan with a left hand. A little soft serve. Looking to feint that one shallow to the netting, but not able to get it over in the end all be all. Southridge 10, Slippery Rock 5 here in game 1. Naomi Callahan here, number 5. Good serve, just not quite enough upward velocity on that one, and it falls short. Panthers 6, Patriots 10. Here's Morgan Eaton. Good service there by the 3 in the royal blue. Harmon goes off Warner, back over to Harmon, right hand up and across, diving play by Sophie. Finds Elizabeth, thrown back to the Southridge side. Warner. Harmon, back over to Warner, right hand up and across, nice control there by Nora, finds Elizabeth, top side out to Sophie. Nave, right hand hitting that one, little off the near side and loose. Patriots now at 11, Panthers at 6 here in the first. Here's number 13, Micaiah Rosalski. Low beaming underhanded service there to complete it to the Panthers. Elizabeth to Sophie for 3, up and not across as it hits the bottom side of the netting. Patriots now lead it by 8. It's 6-12 here in Conneaut, Ohio. Southridge coming out to play, and they're playing a strong game so far. Good service there by Rosalski. Sent it right back up and across there by Evie. Slap coming down, looking for some heat. Haley Harmon, number 24 on that front line, looking to throw it back down the garbage disposal. Not quite able to beat the 7th defenseman out there for the Panthers, also known as the netting. 12-7, Panthers trail. Elizabeth Nave, almost able to get it over on that serve, but not quite the handle she wanted on it. 13-7, Southridge leads. Hannah Harmon with that service. Nora, Morgan, and then Gracie there to finish it off. Harmon, Warner, bounce center, right hand coming down with some heat on that one. Almost able to find some paint there. Not enough heat to sink the battleship. Warner. Back line, Harmon, right hand coming across, let go by Sophie Nave on the far side, and Evie not quite ready for that one. Patriots now lead at 14-7 here in the first game in this best of 3. Good service there by Haley Harmon, going off Morgan front and center, finds Gracie topside. Sophie with a nice right-hander, hit the live by Warner. Secondary there by Haley Lyons, right hand coming across, looking for some heat. Bella Warner on that top side, saying hello. Gracie with a nice finish off there on that front line with the over the shoulder. Harmon, Bella, right hand coming down, not able to find the wickets. Haley Harmon will be lamenting on that one for the next hot few seconds. Southridge 14, Slippery Rock at 8 in the first. Good service there by Nora. Handled up to the front line. Warner finds a right hand, not able to get that one across. Was Haley Lyons there, number 4 in the red. (9-14) the score. Panthers looking to get back into this one. Good underhanded service there by Nora. Harmon, front and center. Warner with a good bump down the center. Right hand coming across with some sauce on that one. Riley and Kaiser showing up in a big way there on that play. She makes it 15-9 for her team. Good service there by Bella Warner. Nora from the back line. Finds Elizabeth. Top side to Evie to send it over, but not in bounds. Just a little bit too far and leaning to the left on that one. We got a 16-9 game. Good serve up and across. Morgan finds a way to get it to Gracie with a one-arm left-handed touch. She completes it in 2. Right hand coming across by Riley Ann. She finds a way to keep it alive. Sophie kept that one floating longer than it should have. A good attack timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. 17 Southridge, 9 for Slippery Rock. We'll be right back after the break. All right. Alrighty, both sides back out on the court. Southridge to serve us up here first and foremost. Here's number 14, Bella Warner. Good serve there. Handled by Elizabeth. Gracie with a second. Sophie with a nice right-hander deep into the zone, and that one lands in bounds. Good spot on that back line. Micaiah Rosalski there on that back line. Thinking it was going to be out. Alexa let that one go and let gravity decide. Panthers ultimately getting the point. It's 10 serving 17. Slippery Rock down. Almost able to send it up and over with Sophie Nave there, number 9 in the blue. And it's now back to a gap of 8. 18 Southridge, 10 for Slippery Rock here in game 1. We're playing at 25 and a win by 2 if needed. Good handle there by Gracie Heitzrender, handled up to the front line, bumped back up into the fray, and Bella Warner there to finish that one off. Gracie, topside set, looking for Eaton, left-hand attack, little soft serve on that one, but whenever you have the control, it doesn't really matter. Great attack there off that top line front. And number 3 in Royal Blue smiling ear to ear right now. It's 18-11. Panthers are down, but they're not out of the race quite yet. And they're proving that every step of the way. Good service there by Gracie Heitzenreiter, handled up to the front line there by Lyons. Haley Lyons here going to get the say-so to finish it off. And that one lands off the near side and just wide. 6 now the difference. Slippery Rock at 12, Southridge at 18 here in game 1. Good service there by Gracie Heitzenreiter, handled up to the front line. Bumped up towards the top side, over the netting it goes. Elizabeth finds its way to Morgan down the near side. Right hand hits it, almost able to send it packing. Evie not quite the height on it. Hits the fingertips instead of the palm. And that's all she wrote then and there. Patriots 19, Panthers at 12 here in the first. Haley Lyons here, number 4. A good try at the service. Goes a little wonky on her. And it's now 19-13. Panthers down by 6. Here's number 10, Evie McNamara. Little too far off that left side. And in a game like this, got to have a short-term memory. Make a mistake, you move past it. You look forward to the next opportunity. If you dwell on it too long, well, it'll eat you up. 20-13. Southridge leads. Good service there by Naomi Callahan, number 5 with a great service. Claiming a point, one of the very few service aces we've seen here in this series so far. She makes it 21-13. Good serve by Naomi. Morgan finds Elizabeth. Back over to Morgan, left hand, pumps that one up and across, and that is all she wrote there. Micaiah not quite able to send that one back to the blue paint. Panthers now at 14. Patriots at 21. Morgan with a good try on the left-handed service. It's going off the side of the hand a little bit too far. That's another service error on the Panthers side. Collected into the pot of Southridge's fortune. They now have 22. Panthers at 14. Micaiah Rosalski there with a great service going off Evie. Morgan on that back lane call now on top side. Sophie there to finish it off, and indeed she does so. Good diving play. Find its way off of Haley Harmon there up the near side front. Elizabeth there to finish it off for the Panthers. Rosalski goes off lines, top and front. Not able to get it over was Haley Harmon there, number 24 in the red. And the Panthers will have a chance to get a spark going. Hopefully building the fire. We'll see what they can do with it. They got 15 on the board. They got to catch up to the 22 from the Patriots side. Good service there by Elizabeth. Pops that one over the pot, skips it across, makes it happen. Harmon back into the fray, not able to get that one over. We have a ball game. Panthers at 16, Patriots at 22 here in the first. Elizabeth Nave not quite able to keep that one in bounds, and it lands out. Southridge 2 points away from closing out game 1. Here's Haley Harmon, number 24, to serve up the 23-16 game. Good service there. Elizabeth, Gracie, back near side. Nora with a right hand down the straight, kept alive by Callahan on that back lane. Warner finds his way right hand, coming across. Good handle there by Riley Ann Kaiser there in that back center. Right hand coming across and finds a point. What a spot. What an immediate attack. It was soft enough that she could work with it and mold it into what she wanted. It's match point Patriots. 24-16 is on the board, and they're rolling with it. Haley Harmon with a good service. Goes off Sophie. Gracie with a nice save to finish it over, and we have a lot of serving to do for Slippery Rock. One mess up, and it will be over. We'll move into game 2. But Nora going to be the one to lead the charge here this afternoon for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Good underhanded service, deep into the zone, goes off Callahan and out of bounds, Panthers. Woo, big celebration. Wow. 24-18, Panthers down, and they know they're not out of the woods quite yet. Good surface there by Nora. Harmon, Warner, up towards the cage, and that one goes right into the net. A very difficult spot to attack from. Riley Ann was handed those cards to play with, and I don't envy her at all. 24-19, Panthers trail by 5. Good service by Nora, going off Harmon. Callahan front and center. Right hand by Riley Ann. Had to weave around Bella Warner, number 14, up in the front line. Communication is key on plays like that. Panthers only down by 4. They're at 20. They got a little bit of a road ahead of them. Nora with a good serve. Low beamer goes up over the netting, not touching the ceiling. And a good point there by Gracie Heisenrider, number 30, in the front center. Panthers only down by 3. They're 21-24 on the board. Patriots need 1. Good service by Nora, deep into the zone. Would have maybe landed out of bounds, I don't know. But Rosales going to let back line, not taking the chance. Right in, almost able to send it across, and that's a double touch off of the Southridge side. Southridge calling a timeout. Panthers 22, Patriots 24. They'll be right back after the timeout is over. Alrighty, both teams back out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Nora, number 8, going to be serving it up. Panthers only down by 2. They need a few more to get this one tied back up, and then they can really get down to business. Right hand by Harmon goes off. Evie back to the Patriots side, and a good try at that one on the front line. Haley Lyons wanting to redo it. That one, smiling about it, thinking about it, wants another try at it. We'll see if she gets it. Panthers down by 1. It's still Patriot match point here this afternoon. 24-23. This could tie it up or lose the game for Slippery Rock. Good service there by Nora. Handled up to the front line. Finds its way off Warner. Right in from the back line by Harmon. Kept alive by Elizabeth with a wonky touch. Morgan back into the fray. Elizabeth there to save the day. Diving play by Callahan. Diving play by Evie. Callahan, top side. Warner, back line. Harmon with a right. Diving play by Sophie. Looking for the instant attack. Goes up. Tips over. Gracie with a point. Great touch in no man's land between the net and itself. They are tied back up at 24s here in game 1. Slippery Rock smiling like a butcher's dog right now. Can't believe this is happening. Good service there by Nora, deep, and that goes off Riley Ann and out of bounds. And she can't believe what's happening either. Timeout, Southridge. Panthers match point when we come back. 25-24, Slippery Rock leads in game 1. Alrighty, both teams back out on the court. Southridge using both allotted timeouts here in the first set. Slippery Rock still having one if they want to use it for whatever reason. This point might win it for Slippery Rock. Good service there, up and across. Callahan, Warner, back line to Harmon. Right hand coming across, looking for the deep zone. Morgan says no. Gracie with a topside set finds Evie. Right hand over to the Patriots side. Callahan, Warner, back to Harmon. The trifecta looking for some completion up towards the net. Not over, and we get a tie ball game yet against Southridge. Walking away with that one. 25 all. Looking pretty close to the first game between these two teams last time around. 21-25 is how that one ended for Southridge. Good handle there by Morgan. Finds way off Gracie over the netting. Controlled towards the backside by Riley Ann. Thrown back up and across there. And towards the almost in the bucket, but not quite. Patriots got the advantage here late in the extra innings of game 1. It's 26-25. And his first chance at a W. Bella Warner. Number 14 with that service towards the top side, out of bounds, and Panthers rejoice as we're tied back up at 26s. 52 services and a bag of Cheetos to go along with it. Sophie Nave Not exactly smiling after that one. Wants a redo, but will not get it. It's volleyball. Good service by Riley and Kaiser. They have the advantage, 27-26. Southridge in the lead. Good handle there by Morgan. Not over, and that is all she wrote. Southridge walking away with game number 1. In extra innings, 28-26 final score. We'll be right back with game 2 after the break.
Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by a bag of Cheetos. What? So random.
Alrighty, both teams back out on the court, ready to rock, ready to roll. Slippery Rock left side, Southridge right side, if you need me to clarify. Looks like Taylor Hendricks was sick of being a line judge. Looks like it's Mary Grace Zieg now for the Panthers' far side. Refereeing that line, making sure the close calls are kept neat and tidy. Got a clean slate. Last time, these two teams went into the second set. Southridge walked away with a 25-12 victory, but we'll see what happens. Not sure what's going to happen. There's a lot of momentum involved. Good dump off there by Haley Harmon on the front line, and we got point 1 going Southridge way. Haley Harmon, the one to make the kill, gets the chance to serve it up here. Number 24, sporting the red. Good service there, up and across, diving play by Morgan, finding its way off Bella Warner. Back off to the top side, Warner there to finish that one off. Sophie to the netting, up into the net. It was the hand of Gracie Heizenreiter, and it will be called so. Patriots 2, Panthers nothing here in game 2. Good serve by Haley Harmon, off of Evie, back across the netting. Warner, near side, touched up but not across. Micaiah Rozalski, look over that backline pass. Substitution called. Mira Toth looking to come into the game. In spot of Nora on the back line. Mira, one of the youngest players on the Panthers side, 4th grade. Coming into the JV game, looking to make herself known in that back middle. Sporting the number 16. Sophie Nave, service, not exactly what she would consider to be well done, as some people like their steak. It's now 3-1, Southridge leads. Looking to give the lead a little water, giving it a little sunlight. We'll see if it grows. Mira getting a hand on that one. Morgan back up, almost over, and what a touch by Gracie. But it is indeed out of bounds. Southridge picking up point 4. Panthers with a 3-point deficit, only 1 on the board. We'll see what they can do. Maybe they'll pick themselves up here and now. It's got to come right off how you receive the serve. The first steps to a journey are always the most important. Gracie not able to win the tipping battle. That one slapped back across with a stick of butter and lets it simmer. Haley Lyons on that front side saying hello and saying it well. Panthers 1, Patriots now at 5, and they're just growing the lead and walking away with the scoreboard 1 step at a time. Good service chance there on the top side. Would have been in bounds. Morgan with a nice left-hander, an awkward touch, and ball didn't quite like that one nor appreciate it. Patriots now at 6, Panthers 1. They got that 5-point lead to show. Good service there by Warner. Down without a second contestant unless you count the floorboards. And that's the first service ace here in this second game. 7-1. Soccer fans might recognize that as the Brazil. Here's Bella Warner. Good service there to the back line. Let go inbounds. Back-to-back points coming off the serve. Panthers just looking for a way to retaliate against it. And if I may, I would say hit the ball. That's the best way to retaliate against the service. Good serve there by Bella Warner. Nice timing play by Sophie, taking that advice to heart. Good handle by Callahan, punched up, a soft serve attack, and Gracie Heizenreiter on that front line knew exactly what happened as soon as it hit her hands. 9-1, Patriots lead. Good service by Bella Warner, doing it time and time again, looking for more points. Nice touch there by Gracie Heizenreiter. This time she says, no, I'm taking it personally, and she took it personally. In fact, she did. Nice control. Good way to claim the second point, and she'll get the chance to serve it up. Sporting the 30 in the royal blue this season. Looking to serve up the 9-2 difference. Good handle there. Back out into the near side. Riley in the first. Finalizer there by Haley Lyons. Good handle by Evie. Goes off Sophie, and then Elizabeth there to finish that ball off. Not quite the touch that Bella Warner wanted on it. She'll have to shake it off, move into the next play. A little bit higher expectations. 3-9 now on the board. 6 points the gap. Panthers looking to make it up here and now. Good handle off Riley Ann. Handled up by Harmon. Now it's finished off by Callahan on the front. Elizabeth Nave finds Evie. Right hand coming across. Good handle there by Riley Ann. Going off the side of the arm by Haley Lyons in that front line. Nice diving try, but that one goes underneath the netting. Says hello to Naomi Callahan. A little quicker than she expected. 3-10 now on the board. Patriots in the lead over Slippery Rock. Looking to get that one. They just keep the lead. They win the game. Good handle there. Good composure and a good spot off the near side front. Elizabeth Nave finds a way to get it across, and Slippery Rock will rejoice after that one. Slippery Rock 4, Southridge 10 here in the second. Good service there by Evie McNamara, going off that back line. Harmon finds his way off of Callahan, then finished off there by Warner. That's in bounds, and that's a Southridge point at its finest. Sub called. Nora back onto the court. Looks like Mira Toth will be taking a seat back onto the bench. The Panthers have a 7-point deficit to make up. It's 4-11, and Southridge leads. Another sub. Another sub to be called. Lulu Hendricks, the third grader here this season, to play the back near side in spot of Evie, number 10. .411. Good try on the serve. Some might call that one ice in the kicker if this was football. Haley Lyons will hold that one on like a grudge. 11-5. Southridge leads. Good service there by Morgan Eaton. Goes off the back corner. A good try to handle it, but a great place spot there on that back far side. Haley there, hoping to get another crack at that one. A little redemption arc, some might say. Morgan with a good left-handed service down the straight, going off of Warner. Handled up by Callahan. Harmon there to finish that one off. Handled by Eaton. Goes off of Elizabeth Nave. Might have been considered a carry if I was the ref, but I'm just the guy that talks to the camera sitting on the bench. Panthers now only down by a handsome 4. They're at 7. Southridge at 11. Here in game 2. Handled by Morgan. Goes off Warner. Riley Ann back into the fray, finished off by Warner once again there to crack that one over top the netting. Elizabeth Sophie down to the near side front, handled by Riley Ann, goes off Micaiah, back out, and that is touched for by Naomi Callahan. Hoping the ref wasn't keeping count, but he was, and good try nonetheless. Panthers now at 8. Patriots at 11. Morgan Eaton, great service streak so far. Looking to do it again. Oh, beamer off that left side, returned right back over by Haley Lyons. She got that second crack at the bat on the service return. Elizabeth Nave not able to beat the net on that one. Tried to coat some gravy on it, would not even try. Curve over top the netting in favor of her. 12 Patriots, 8 for the Panthers. Here's Naomi Callahan. A good service off the near side. Handled up by Elizabeth. Nora with a nice right-hander, sends it over with a little bit of a song in her heart. And there's Bella Warner to finish it off the top side by a tile width. And that cutting it a little close. Mary Grace Sieg, they're calling that one out, and it will be so. 3 points now. The Gap Panthers trail 9-12 here in the second. Elizabeth Nave service, just a little shallow off the near side. Southridge gets back that 4-point difference. They're up 13-9 here in the second. Micaiah Rozalski, number 13 with a good underhanded service. Shallow, got live by Morgan. Racing here with the near side, finds Nora with that left hand, hits the netting, and that one's just shy of completion. Southridge with a 5-point lead, 14-9. The tally's on the board. Miss Rozalski will get another shot. Good handle up and across. Morgan finds his way forward. Gracie here down to the near side finds Norris. Tries to send that one over. And not able to smack a piece of cheese on that to make it a cheeseburger. That one goes off the near side outside the antenna. It is deemed out of bounds before it even hit the floor. 15-9. Southridge leads. Good service there. Not across. That hits the upper portion of that netting. Trying to trim the top side front of the Panthers defense. And it was open if she could make that happen. But tight window. And we saw what transpired. 15, Southridge, 10 for the Panthers. And for the Panthers, Nora with a good service off that near side. She's picking up another point because of it. And the one to lead the charge during the comeback try in game one gets to serve it up again. Good service by Nora. Harmon goes off Riley in. Good sidearm there by Callahan. Kept alive by Morgan. Gracie here bumps that one over to the Patriots side. Slapped over, and that one goes right past Sophie's left hand and down to the floor. And it's 16-11 Southridge. Haley Harmon here, number 24 in the red. Looking to dish this one out. Good service there. Goes off of Elizabeth. Goes off Gracie. And that one's just a little too tight to the netting. And Sophie not quite able to work with that one. Sub called. Evie coming back onto the court. Looks like Lulu Henricks back onto the bench. In that front line. 17 Patriots, 11 for the Panthers here in the second. Patriots win, we move on to varsity. Panthers win, we got a game 3 where we played a 15. This game is played at 25. Good finish off there by Gracie. Not sure if that's what she wanted, but it resulted in a point. So she'll say, okay, we'll take it in the bag. And that lead has been cut down to 5. Panthers at 12, Patriots at 17. Good service there by Sophie. Back line, right hand up and over. Callahan saying hello. Nice return by Evie. Right along the line, played by Callahan. Finds his way Warner, and that one right hand over by Riley on that front line. Elizabeth, Nora bumps it over, out of bounds off the top end. And it's now 18-12. Patriots looking to close this out here early on. See if they can do it. Bella Warner, 14. Good serve. Down the straight, goes off of Nora. Back to the red zone. Nice return there by Haley Lyons on the front side. Tries to do it again, but the second time is not the charm. She didn't even get the chance to get all 3 innings in on that one. 13-18. Panthers down by 8. Gracie Heizenreiter here to serve. Good service there, up and across, handled by Harmon. Finds we have Callahan, right in from the back line by Warner. Deep into the zone, that's inbounds. What a spot in that back line corner. Patriots 1 away from the 20-point club. They're at 19, Panthers at 13. Good shallow service, and they make them pay. Great spot, intentional or not, by Riley Ann Kaiser there, number 21 for the Patriots. She'll get a chance to do it again. 20-13. Good serve. Diving play by Sophie Nate, trying to find Elizabeth off the net. The passing game not quite there. Slipper Rock's starting to think about a timeout, starting to quantify it in their minds, starting to click those neurons together and think about it for a second. It's 21-13, Panthers down. Not by what is not comebackable. Good spot there by Morgan Eaton. Just a little bit too much to handle there by number 13, Makai Rozalski. And the girls will play on. Panthers 14, Patriots 21. Here's number 10, Evie. The near side serve. That lands a little off the near side. Patriots 3 away from closing us out, and I've seen this one before. Some might say it's brand new. That's a Back to the Future reference. Haha. Gracie. Nora with a left. Up over the netting. What a play. Goes off Callahan. Kept alive off of Riley Ann. Finished off by Harmon. Elizabeth with a near side set. Morgan down, and that's out of bounds by a little bit. But a good effort there. I like the spirit. I like the spunk in her gameplay. And it's 23-14. Patriots lead it. They only need 2 more. Good try on the serve. The spot was open. Morgan would have been late to the bus, but the bus never came. 23 Southbridge, 15 Panthers here in the second. Service by Morgan Eaton. Diving for that one. Haley Lyons a little shallow on that one. And the Panthers pick up another point, 16-23. Good service by Morgan. Tad out of bounds off that top side. It's now 24-16. 1 more point. Good service by Callahan, not over, and the Panthers have some serving to do. And would fate have it, It's not Nora. All right, 24-17. Panthers got some serving to do. Elizabeth Nate has had some serving trouble here in this game. She'll have to walk. She'll have to march with this one. Good underhanded service. Going off Riley Ann. Warner back near side. Harmon with a right deep goes off Morgan. Kept alive by Elizabeth. Sets that one forward. Now it's finished off there by Gracie Heizenreiter. Callahan. Warner. Off Harmon. Right hand down the straight. Kept alive by Morgan. Gracie near side. Nora with a right down the straight. Kept alive by Riley Ann. Okay, I think got the secondary touch. Callahan finishes off the far side. And that's all she wrote. Southridge Patriots take off game 2, 25-17, and that is the end of the series. Southridge walking away with another 2-game sweep off the junior varsity matchup between them and Slippery Rock. And what a matchup to behold, what a good game, and what talent up and coming for both these volleyball clubs. But with that being said, that's all that we're going to have for the junior varsity matchup. Thank you for tuning in to the Slippery Rock Sports Network. My name is Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully we'll see you in the next broadcast.